So I'm on my way out to Pastor Krause's house to borrow his trailer because I have to load up a golf cart. And the reason I'm loading up the golf cart is so for many of you know, so I am the director for Camp Rise. So that's our 1 week summer camp that takes place each summer. This year it's July 11th to 16th. It takes place up at Wild Rose, and so I plan that and get that all prepared. And one of the things that we have at camp is a golf cart to drive around, like the water jugs, to get sports equipment different places. If a kid gets, sprains an ankle or something, then they can get a ride or whatever. And so I'm going to grab the trailer so I can get the golf cart, get it tuned up, and get it all ready to go. But man, so with camp coming up July 11th, we are getting to that time where it's like, oh, that's right, I got to get this done and this done. And it's one of the things about camp is that there are so many little details that you just don't even necessarily think about. And then like in the final couple weeks, it's like, oh yeah, we need this, we need to do that, we need to order this, and it's a lot of little stuff, a lot of little things. Why do I bring it up with you today? I'm not trying to get your sympathy or your prayers as I'm going through all this stuff. Although I could probably use your prayers. I always use your prayers, especially when it comes to planning a big event like camp. The big thing, though, the main reason I'm bringing it up is when I think about all these little details that have to be covered. I think of how Jesus talks about how God knows the very hairs of your head, that they're all numbered, that God knows every single little detail about us. He knows every single little detail about us, which in some ways is kind of frightening because that means he knows every little flaw. He knows all those sins, little and big. He knows them fully. But the amazing thing about God is that he knows all the details, but he doesn't just know them, he knows how to take care of them. I think about how I'm trying to get everything covered, all these details for camp covered. Well, God fully has them covered. He has every single sin covered by sending his son Jesus to take your sin and my sin on himself, to take the justice, the punishment that they deserve. He absorbed that so that they could be defeated, so that we could truly be forgiven. Through faith in him, we're right with God. We're declared right with him, and we have eternity with him. He took care of all those sins. And if he's made us right with him now, if we stand right with God through faith, if we have eternity ahead with him through faith in Jesus, that means that he is also now with us right now. And he knows every little detail. And if he took care of if he covered our sin details, what about all the other details? You better believe he's got those covered too. God knows every single little detail we need for this life to lead us on towards eternity. And you know what? While I'm trying hard to get all these details of camp covered, man, God's got every single detail of life covered. And he's so good at being God. So we can trust today that he's got the details covered. It's all in his hands. All right, I'm here. Better get going.